cut this up and do something stupid with it in the beginning of the next one.
You got it, boss.
Cut this up. 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 Started jacking it. Started jacking it. This is the Jack It Off podcast. Episode whatever.
36.
36. I was kind of in my head thinking of the Michigan J Frog thing. Like, it's the WB, like, it's the Jack It Off podcast.
Hello, my lady. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Racist motherfucking frog. So.
That cartoon was at the beginning of Little Giants.
What? I don't even remember that movie. I don't even think I ever watched it.
The VHS copy of Little Giants had the Michigan J Frog cartoon at the beginning of it, where he finds it singing and dancing. I had to have been the original one.
Oh my god!
Is that the only one? Is that the only Michigan J Frog?
I don't. Yeah, the one that
he finds the frog. And he sings and dances for him. Then he tries to sell the frog, and he won't. He just goes ribbit. It's just a frog with a top hat and a cane at his feet. Go buy the VHS copy of Little Giants with Rick Moranis. And
whoa, Ricky Moranis! What the fuck is he doing?
Who's the other? Who's the other brother? Oh, you just said you have never seen it.
There's a brother of Rick Moranis?
No, in the movie.
Oh. I was gonna say.
Oh, not Ted Bundy, Al Bundy.
Oh, Ed O'Neill.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was. He was the other brother, Ted Bundy.
All right, I guess I'll go out and do that. I'll go find a shitty, antique store at this point because it's a fucking VHS. Go to the old antique stores in Boston Spa and be like, "You guys got any of them VHS tapes?" They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
More specifically, the 1995 hit Little Giants.
We got
7, 5, 6, somewhere in there.
We got arrowheads from like the 1300s, but we don't got no fucking VHS. I don't even know what the hell that is. From a faraway time.
So, Brent, what are you gonna say on this podcast that makes you lose your job in 10 years?
Ooh, good. You know, it's funny that you say that because I always was thinking about like the relative anonymity of this. And it was so funny because when it seems like I tell people all the time that I do this in passing because it takes up like a chunk of my time. Like a good example of this is like today. People were asking me like, "Oh, what do you got going on Saturday? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, probably in the morning. I'm just gonna fucking sit around and do nothing." And then probably around 1:00 record a podcast. And other than that, that's pretty much my day. I got to finish some wedding invitations and shit like that. But I sort of feel weird because I talk about everything on it. I talk about everything on this. I try to try to have a little bit of a filter towards like that sort of stuff.
I'm pretty sure if anyone wanted to, they could probably find where you live just by listening, because you've definitely said enough context clues to triangulate yourself.
I haven't given out my actual numerical address. I've said the road that I live on, but other than that, I don't think I've named like. I guess if I said, I don't think I've ever said like what my house looks like or whatever.
You might have.
But that's not my point. What my point is is that whenever I interact with people and say, I'm recording a podcast, and they're like, "Oh, you should tell me all where do I listen to it?" Best example of this is Justin. So when I told Justin that we did a podcast, he rolled up in his vehicle with it playing when he came over this past weekend to your house, and I was standing out in the driveway, and he rolls down the window. He's like, "Hey, look," as if to like he had given me the grandest favor of all time. I'd be like, "Hey, buddy, listen to that podcast you're telling me about."
Well, that is the grandest favor because he listens to us talk nonstop all the time. Why would you want to listen to more?
He said the air conditioner ran. He was literally pissing his pants. So I'm proud of that. That was a good moment. But the point I want to make about him listening to it is that I've thought about sort of what if I were to start trying to promote all this, or what if I were trying to get this to a wider audience? I tried like a couple little stupid things before that didn't really do anything, but we really could it wouldn't ever be anything like huge, but you could potentially get it up to like 500 or 1,000 people.
Wow.
That's not, yeah.
Wow.
That's
a
reserved.
Thinking he's worthy of 500 people's times.
500 to 1,000 people.
I won't bring any of those people. Don't worry, because no one knows I do this. Like I talk to anybody.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to say. Is that sometimes it's better that people don't know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I like this because it's a running record. I like it because there's a posterity element to all this. There's like there's an ability to sort of track things, and like every time I'm on YouTube, the episodes show up. So when you upload the episode, it shows up. And sometimes people will be over watching YouTube with us, and I'll be scrolling down like the new, the most newly posted stuff on the subscriptions, and it'll be like a good example is the
picture of your dumb face.
Yeah, but the best one was the screen grab that you took from the Land of the Banana, which was me doing the fucking this face, like the demonic face. And every time, like when I went, so we were here, the most recent episode was on, I was scrolling down the channels and somebody was like, "Is that you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, I don't know how we got on it, but they're like, what's the funniest one? And I'm like, it's probably that episode. It's probably Land of the Banana is one of the funniest ones. The end of Land of the Banana is one of the funniest parts of any episode. And then like the air conditioner was good. One episode, there was one other episode with Andrew that was really funny. I was like, let me just skip to one part that maybe somebody would even remotely like it was like a decent bit, which was at the end of Land of the Banana. And I went to it and I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck got into me that episode, but that was the funniest shit. And because you were coming up with like bit after premise after premise after premise. And I think there's kind of some magic in that, like I actually think it was all three of us, because Andrew doesn't like doing this podcast, but at the same time, when we drag him into it, eventually he starts to fall into like a gap of like being in between the straight man role and then like the funny, and then sort of is right in the middle of it. And he sort of just bridges the gap between those two entities. Doesn't allow me to talk more, just sort of allows me to feed in. You know what I mean? Or you to feed in, I guess. That's besides the goddamn point. So we have to discuss our We have to discuss our weekend of debauchery.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. We do
Oh,
have to
okay.
discuss it.
All right,
Because
yeah.
look, that's Dylan. Let's see this? That's content.
Oh, content.
See it? See it materializing in midair? Content.
The irony is that whenever we get together, we don't make any content.
No, we just revel in the moments that we have with one another and then recap them by storytelling them later.
Yeah.
That's the point. So, had a weird week at work. Decided that because of my unadulterated angst, that I was going to go on a fucking bender. So I did.
Went on a Hot Topic shopping spree.
I drank every fucking night. It seemed, or at least, or it was. I drank every night. What a
well,
what
to be
a
fair,
weird...
Saturday was less drinking night and more drinking day.
Day drinking.
Into the night drinking.
All day and all of the night, baby.
That.
On Friday when I got there, what the fuck? I got there like 5 o'clock. We were trying to figure out what to do. We go over to the liquor store. Did we go to the liquor store on Friday? Or did we go...
No.
What did we do?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We went to the liquor store, and then I don't think we got beer that night. I think all we were drinking was booze that night, right?
No. That's when we went
It
bowling.
wasn't? Oh, yeah. Friday night was bowling. That's right. Okay, so, yeah. So we decided that our game plan was, let's go have beer at the bowling alley and buy booze so that we can have a rich, full evening. So we bowled until fucking midnight and then came back and stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning drinking, what the hell was it? We got
Pineapple rum.
And
Blunt orange vodka.
And we did like Sprite or something, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
All this is really going to be is just a recap of the drinking portions of it. Like it's going to do the same thing I do every time. It's like, went over to fucking Dylan's house, dude, got fucking trashed up, blood orange vodka, fuck pineapple rum, dude.
Woke up the next morning, had a real shitty stomach, dude.
Dude, we had za, and then the next day, like for breakfast, we had za, and then we decided like to have a light lunch, so we went and got some za. And then that night,
then we all got together,
ordered some za.
And we figured, what's the best dinner for everyone?
Za.
Fucking za.
I have not eaten a pizza type product since then, and I would probably continue to not.
Nah, you had some tomatoes and something. That's like a pizza product. It might as well be pizza.
Yeah. So Saturday.
Oh my god!
Tonight on Dateline, going on a bender over the weekend. Saturday, the first 48.
I don't think there's any fun stories in this weekend bender.
Oh, of course there is.
Like
there's plenty of fun stories. You know, when we were drinking the whole time.
Oh
and
yeah,
when
I
we
remember
drank
that.
again, and then the other day that we drank.
We did drink. Right.
Oh, dude. Boy, howdy did we drink. So as a weird sidebar, like I think that was the first time. It was either the first or second time that I'd ever been over to Brian's house. Never, at least as far as I remember, I don't think I've ever been over there. But that was a weird day. Going to beer here and then just going over to Brian's house. It was a little strange.
That was your fault.
It was my fault, absolutely. So I, being the biggest dummy on earth and really, well, here's the thing though. I think it was pretty serendipitous that we weren't able to go and get those fucking suits. That's really the rub of the whole thing, is that I was actually kind of happy because I didn't really want to do it First of all, that's something I didn't want to do. I wanted to just get it over with. So when we went over to Men's Warehouse and I was like deluding myself into thinking that I could get fucking 4 people measured and suited up in a store was just me really subconsciously saying, I know this isn't going to work. We're just going to go hang out and drink. Or at least I could cite that after the fact as being the case. So, I did end up making an appointment at Men's Warehouse for tomorrow. So I actually will get a suit.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to go with the charcoal gray type of scenario.
Yeah.
I did like that one you pointed out that had the black silk on the lapel.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then I
Lapel.
have to figure out what to get for all the fucking hood rats that fucking are going to also be at my wedding. Those other guys, the other people, so that they don't dress in fucking pink dolphin t-shirts and fucking sweatpants.
I want to do that. That sounds
I know you want to do that. It is comfortable.
And then just take a nap, a little nappy poo.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a nighttime wedding, right? I don't gotta wake up early for this shit.
No. Well, okay, so hang on. Let me just explore the...
that was a joke.
No, because let's talk about the times, right? Because you normally wake up at noon. So, if you are coming down here the day of, you are going to have to wake up at noon and then start driving. So you're going to have to wake up at noon in your underwear, get in your car.
You know, I'll be in my underwear.
You know what? I'll even give you a half hour. I'll give you a half hour if you want. Because the wedding's at 3. The ceremony itself is at 3:00. And then the reception is at 5:30. I don't play that shit. All right? It's going to be fucking Corey, our piano player, playing us down the aisle.
Get low.
Ain't going to be no wedding fucking promenade bullshit. I hate that stuff. I hate that stupid, dumb wedding pomp and circumstance fucking song and all that shit. So he's gonna play fucking Future Days by Pearl Jam. What?
Oh, not Get Low?
Yes.
Let me see you get low. You
Who's
scared?
You scared? It is going to be Future Days by Pearl Jam that he is going to play while we walk down the aisle. I have some good news for you, my friend. At least as far as I believe that it is arranged right now in terms of the processional, no groomsman is going to have to walk down the aisle with any of the bridesmaids. To which I know that would be a relief for you. Or not. I don't really know. I just knew in my mind that I would be sparing you the awkwardness of having to do that. Am I right or am I wrong?
You can't spare me awkwardness.
Well, look,
that's all I deal in, baby.
Yeah, my God. Look, I'm already putting like what is effectively a mute DJ behind the decks to play music for the wedding, and then being like, well, and having to tell everybody like, who's the DJ for the wedding? It's like, well, first, it's kind of weird since it's my best man. But secondly,
I don't feel like forking over a couple bucks to get someone to do it. So I'm gonna put him in charge.
About that, it's about I don't trust no fucking Yahoo up here to just be like, swing your partner round and round. It was like I know all of those guys are like that.
Dylan can't have any fun when he comes to my wedding. I'm gonna put him to work.
Yeah, fuck you. Here's the other factoid that I know for sure. You're going to have more fun running that joint behind those speakers than you would if you had anybody up on yourself anywhere around that area. As long as there's beer near you that's being constantly funneled in your direction, That's going to be the more fun thing. Are we sure about that or no?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure about anything, Brent. That's what I deal with. Awkwardness and unsurety.
All right. So here's another thing I'm not sure about. We gonna go to Mad Decent?
I don't know.
I really think we should do it, and I can finance a little chunk of it. We should go down to Williamsburg. We should go down fucking...
Andrew has a ticket to Lost Lands.
Well, he could go to Lost Lands. That's fine. But he can also go to this thing, too.
That's the same day.
God damn it. I didn't even think about that. I forgot this is the same time. Well...
I was more
then
saying
I guess
we
we'll
could go to
play
Lost
fucking
Lands.
putt-putt, Dylan. We'll go play putt-putt. How's that?
I was going to say we could go to Lost Lands.
How are we going to go to Lost Lands? There are no camping passes left. Or no, I'm sorry. There's no... No, that might even be true. I do not believe there is any camping passes left. And I don't know how many, like, I don't know how it works for each like what that means for each camping pass. If Andrew, who bought the camping for Andrew?
I don't know.
Who's going?
Ashley?
Just Andrew and Ashley are going at this point.
Becca, I think.
Okay. So all three of them are going to Lost Lands. Who would be driving?
Becca, I think. I don't know. I don't know these things. I didn't ask him.
I swear to God, it's like Andrew lives in an alternate dimension.
I don't talk to the people in my house, contrary to everyone's belief.
Oh, it pains me, Dylan. It pains me. I'm just gonna say this. I was the first one that wanted to go to Lost Lands. The first one.
Okay.
I was like, let's go. Everybody, let's go to
And
Lost
I
Lands.
said, yeah, let's go. And then that was the
but-
last I heard of it.
But Justin was the one that was like, radio silence. There's so many concerts, dude. I don't know what one we should do. Justin, I'm telling you what one we should do, my dude. Right now. Lost Lands. Oh, my dude, but it's like in this and that. And you know what? Justin, I'm surprised. I'm so surprised at you right now, man.
Disappointed even.
I'm surprised that he wasn't ripping my arm off through the phone to put my hand on the keyboard to buy those tickets. And then every single day texted me, Spider Barn 2, dude. Spider Barn 2K18 at fucking Lost Lands. That's what I'm surprised he wasn't doing. But he wasn't. He wasn't, dude. This was my last hurrah. And it fucking ruined it. How much fucking time do we have? That's like what? It's my birthday. What's the fucking today is the 21st. So what we got? 21st, 28th. Fucking 3 weeks. We got 3 weeks, Dylan.
3 weeks.
Do we know if GA is sold out?
It's not.
Do we know? What do we know right now? What is my breaking news? What's my news bulletin, Dylan? I need to know.
At this point, nothing's sold out.
What about the parking? The parking is sold out. The closer parking. We're gonna have to use shuttle parking. What?
That was Camp Bisco.
I thought it was for Lost Lands too.
Oh my god.
Fine, whatever. What's the situation for that? I know we can't do RV. That's
I don't know.
Thing
We could talk about it later.
Oh my god!
Talk about on this. Like after this.
Of course it is. This is about life. It's about real life, real issues, and real problems.
Yeah, I'm on the.
I'm here in my existence. Not something to talk about on this podcast. Oh, it breaks away from the format. That real stringent format we got. That's got all the segments. All one segment we have.
Well, it's not me looking on the internet at concert tickets while you ask me questions about them.
Who says it isn't?
It's you complaining about something.
It's always me complaining about something. Well, what I'm complaining about right now is how I haven't micro-napped at a festival yet this summer. That's what my main complaint is. Fucking going to see. What have I turned into, Dylan? I'm going to see I went to see fucking the Pixies and Weezer and fucking Foreigner. Woo!
The party.
Woo! Jukebox hero.
Get the Roman candles out. We're shooting fireworks tonight,
God.
baby.
I've been sitting at my house and then going to see SPAC shows 10 miles away, just like I'm going to the bowling alley. I'm just like, hey, you want to go see Foreigner tonight? I got 18,000 fucking tickets because they cost 10 cents a piece. You want to go? It's like going to get a gumball out of the candy machine. Hey, you want to go see fucking Pat Benatar? Sure. I didn't know Pat Benatar was fucking playing. I like that one song. She got a couple ones.
She got a couple songs. I could take the ride 20 minutes down the road.
Shit. Yeah. Upsets me. I want this last hurrah, Dylan. I want to.
You don't want that? Life's upsetting.
We have had the equivalent or above of a billion bachelor parties over the past 10 years, and we can't throw one together. The answer to this one is fucking let's go fucking putt and drink some goddamn Bartles and James and watch our stories. Watch a couple episodes of fucking
Putt and Bartles and James don't sound bad.
I mean, is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back, Dylan? Playing fucking putt for fucking the goddamn bachelor party? Is that where you want to be? You don't want to be hooting it up at fucking Jurassic Park themed EDM bass?
I do.
Fucking.
I said I did 100 times.
All right, then you got homework. All right.
All right.
You got homework.
I got homework.
You got homework assignment.
Yeah, you got it, boss.
You got to be telling me all the details and how we're going to do it and what we're going to do.
You really want it now. Becky's going to be mad you're leaving 2 days before the wedding.
It's 2 weeks before the wedding.
I thought the wedding was like the 18th.
It's on the goddamn 30th.
Is it? Bro, I don't even know where I am half the time.
Oh.
Everything is such a cycle for me. Oh, cool. It's Saturday. What am I going to do tonight? I'm going to hop on Fortnite. Everyone's going to scream in the Discord. And then I'm going to wake up tomorrow, sit around, do nothing all day, maybe play some stupid games.
Wedding was next weekend. I was already putting together the set list.
Might as well be.
Oh, I can't.
I'll blink and it'll be your wedding. I'm like, well, here
vapors.
I am.
Yeah, you're gonna go to bed tonight, and fucking tomorrow is gonna be you waking up trying to scramble the fucking.
If you told me it was August right now, I'd believe you. Because I know it's the end of July, but I don't know how close to the end it is, so it could have rolled over.
So I'm hoping, Dylan, that for my birthday and my damn bachelor party, that we're gonna be up in a shitty tent because I didn't register my RV and we can't afford the camping passes for an RV.
Also, you can't drive it that far because you're too spooked.
It is a little scary, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, look, it's scary enough to drive to fucking Ohio in a car that doesn't have a fucking 700-pound camper attached to the back of it, but to drive my car with a set. Well, so here's the thing, though. If I wish that I could, like, I wish that we knew someone that had a reliable vehicle. that was a larger vehicle with a tow hitch on it.
Yo, Brian, let us borrow your Rubicon.
Dude, if we could fucking drive out in the goddamn Rubicon to Lost Lands, how appropriate is that?
We'll spray paint the Lost Lands.
All the fucking doors off. The side. All the goddamn doors off, going down the fucking highway at 100 miles an hour.
Our tents and fucking sleeping bags flying out the back of it.
But again, I seem to recall that the fucking RV. Well, here's the thing.
The RV is like $400.
Yeah, here's what I didn't understand though, was that isn't Lost Lands car camping?
No,
it's not. Okay, that
I don't think it is. I have no clue. You're asking me these questions.
You gotta know everything about it, Dylan.
No, because our whole extent of it was, you want to go to Lost Lands? Yeah, let's see if anyone else will go to Lost Lands. No one else really wants to go to Lost Lands. So are we going to Lost Lands? I don't know. So are we going to Lost Lands?
Dylan.
I don't know.
We're going. We're going.
I don't know.
Justin's got to do some work on my vehicle, and then we're gonna go.
Andrew's got tickets to Lost Lands. So are we going to Lost Lands? I don't know.
I can't even believe that Sloppy Snake fucking got those tickets and didn't tell me that he got those damn tickets. And he was just thinking that everybody else was gonna just sit around with their thumbs up their asses. And he was like, oh, let's go with Ashley and Becca. Cool. Good for you. Meanwhile, we're here playing fucking Fortnite. And he's at Excision getting his eyeballs fucking exploded out of his head. Whatever.
What's wrong with a little Fortnite?
What's wrong with a little Fortnite, dude? My God, Dylan. The time is flying, dude. It's flying for me right now. I got so much to do. I gotta get...
If it's any consolation, I got nothing to do and time's still flying, so.
Oh, yeah. It's the same shit. I can't, I need to... Oh, my God. I need to fucking get these goddamn invitations printed, and I have to fucking mail... I have to... You gotta have a stuffing party, Dylan. Do you want to come up for that? And get trashed up and have a stuffing party?
Does it involve a turkey?
Envelopes? What?
Oh, that's not a turkey.
Stuffing party. Is there going to be stovetop there, bud, or are you making it homemade?
You got to do homemade, dude. Stovetop is dry as shit. It's like eating sand.
Stuffing party. You guys will do it homemade.
We'll all rip up the bread together. Sweet. Who's chopping the celery? I call dibs because it's easy to chop because it's hard. It's rigid.
It's hard. It's rigid. It's celery.
It's mostly water.
People gotta haul their asses out to my house and help me stuff all fucking 80 or 90 envelopes with an invitation, an RSVP card, and for the select few, the rehearsal dinner card.
Can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you make sure they're fucking sealed?
Why?
You know how many fucking wedding invitations come through the mail?
Oh my God, Dylan, some insider information for me.
I want you to take packing tape and put a strip on the back of every one of those envelopes.
Well,
because let me tell you, licking, getting that little licking, it don't hold.
Nope.
It don't hold.
Dude, you don't think I'm a professional over here?
And also bring them to the post office.
Mm-hmm.
Don't dump them in the mailbox because then they get thrown in the machine, and then they're probably definitely gonna get ripped open. And then you wonder why Aunt Susie can't make it. Well, she never got the invitation. It got ripped up in the goddamn machine. Oh, she's gonna die soon. This is probably the last time you'll ever see Aunt Susie. But well,
R.I.P. Aunt Susie. I poured a beer out for you at the reception.
All she wanted to see was her nephew one last time.
Dark black humor.
Whoa.
I'm not an amateur, Dylan. I'm gonna go over to the Staples and buy the fucking wedding bingo marker thing so that everybody's got one. so that when they're going to seal the goddamn thing, they can rip the thing across it with the water and seal that bitch. See? I thought it all through. These invitations are going to be tight. Worked on it for a long time.
Drew a little
fucking
skeleton on him.
them.
Did you draw a little skeleton on him?
Little skeleton?
A little skeleton, bro. Drink it out of a golden goblet. That's what's on wedding invitations, right?
I'm having a fucking edgelord wedding. It's not like '05, and me and my wife really love macabre. We're having a Halloween wedding, bro. It's like a totally clever thing that nobody's ever done before.
So when I DJ your reception, can I wear my denim vest with the "Party's Over, Motherfucker" Grim Reaper patch on the back of it?
If that is your choice later on in the evening, then so be it. Yes. I'm totally fine with that.
No, you're not.
I want this whole.
I mean, because I would do it special. I put the patch on special for you. Because I got the patch and the vest. Just they're not one.
They haven't been combined. I get it. I want this whole thing to be what you think it is. What you think it's gonna be. I want it to be.
Oh, I don't think you want that.
Free. I want it to be breezy, easy breezy, beautiful. My wedding. I ain't doing no Jesus-y shit. I ain't doing none of that insanity.
You gonna break the glass?
We did consider that because I felt like that's like the more fun thing to do at the end of the actual beginning of the ceremony. I just wanted to rip pieces from stuff that I like. It was like breaking the glass is fun. You want to do that, and then like, fucking doing the.
Don't they do the da 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 on the chair? Is that a thing?
That is a thing, but that's more of that. Well, look, I don't want to do that, even though it looks fun. I don't want to do that. Because for
like the
anybody
Grinch in the Jim
my
Carrey
ass
movie.
up in the exactly. For anybody to lift my ass up in a chair, I don't want like some. I don't even know what the fuck that would be, like personal liability, some shit. Somebody
I'll have
suing my
Brian
ass
there
because all 500. Because all 500 pounds of my ass comes crashing down on somebody with a fucking wooden chair.
The chair snaps in everyone's hands.
That ain't gonna happen for me. So, you know, like I said, I want to pick and choose things that I like. So, like, one thing that I like about a Jewish processional is what I told you before, which is the Macarena. Everybody comes down the aisle doing Macarena, and then when we get to the front, everybody does a Bollywood number.
Everyone goes, "Hey, Macarena!" Oi. And then we go, whatever that fucking song is from goddamn Slumdog Millionaire. I can't even remember it now. Did you ever watch Slumdog Millionaire? Yeah, when it first came out a real long time ago.
Yeah, I did too. It's a great movie.
Doesn't hold up. No one knows what Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is anymore.
Now, like Michael Strahan hosts it or some shit. I don't even know who the fuck hosts a Millionaire anymore. Or that guy from The Bachelor. What the fuck was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, the way that the shit works in a Jewish wedding for like the ceremony part is like there's a couple different ways you can do it, but
breaking
like
glass, kicking ass, right?
Shazao. I mean L'chaim. I mean Shalom.
Dude,
Shalom.
Shalom.
I want the groomsmen to like be down there before everybody because I saw that at another wedding and I was like, yeah, I kind of want that. Because I've also seen weddings where like the groomsmen go in pairs with the bridesmaids down the aisle. I think that's fucking stupid to me.
It's a waste of time. Let's get this going.
Like why? Yeah, like I'm like, look, you know, I understand we got to do like the move. Everybody's got to come down the aisle, right? But look, I want the dudes to be in the back room with me. And then we all just run out like it's a fucking family feud, like, and then we just get, and then I'm just standing there, and then you guys are just
Justin walking down, kissing everyone on the cheek as he comes down the aisle.
Like, I just want everybody to be up front. And then the grandparents. I've seen all different types of fucking weddings where they make people do like all this shit. It's like, who gives a fuck? Who wants to do all this shit? Swing your partner round and round, stand up, sit down, shove this up your ass, and fucking kiss me and call me Patsy. Like, just the ceremony's got to happen, and everybody like the music plays, everybody walks down the goddamn aisle, and none of this shit where it's like you got to step with the music. You mean I have to step with a classical number that's not in 4/4? Like I have to go da, 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 da. Like how the fuck? There's no rhythm here.
You look
Look,
like
if you
a
want
goddamn
me to walk down the aisle,
alley cat trying to steal something.
Yeah, look, if you want me to walk down the aisle and keep the rhythm of it, put the Pink Panther theme on. Or fucking do some goddamn Gloria Esteban, like fucking come on, take it out again. And then you could fucking, then everybody's shimmying down the aisle.
Running down the aisle.
Look, Future Days, Pearl Jam, great song, gorgeous, sounds awesome on piano. Fucking gonna be played on this awesome big ass piano that's at the thing. Walk your ass down. I don't care about the pace. Like walk slow, walk fast.
Do you get to keep the piano after it's done?
Ooh. No, piano comes with the venue. So it's already in there. The piano is already in there.
Do you get to take it home?
Do I get to wheel the piano out of the art gallery?
A parting gift.
You can just have this. I don't know where to put it, but I guess I'll take it.
I can't say no. I
don't
say
even know
no.
how to play piano. So yeah, this whole thing, this I've been fighting. You know, it's been a really long time, man. It's crazy. Like since we got engaged in Jamaica. Fucking looking outside, people are creeping all up on me right now. I hear doors slamming. And
trying to steal your Adidas packages.
Trying to steal my goddamn packages. Get off my fucking lawn.
Trying to steal my packages, bitch.
I don't even remember ordering something. How do you
I got to report that stolen?
Go out the window and be like, I spent like $230 on that. Do I got to report that stolen?
I smell a thief out there.
I've been working since Becky and I got engaged in Jamaica. That was literally a year ago now. In August of 2017. For the entire year, I have been pushing and pushing and pushing against outside forces beyond my pushing on forces that are beyond my control. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. Every single time somebody's like, well, normal weddings don't go like that. And then I'm like, but I don't give a shit because this isn't a normal wedding. And we should probably buy this. And I'm like, we can't buy that because we're poor as fuck. And who's going to finance all this shit? Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just know you don't know shit. That's the whole year for me. The whole year is people being like, well, you shouldn't have to worry about that on your wedding. Well, who's going to worry about it then? You want me to call my wedding planner? You want me to call J-Lo? You want me to call J-Lo and ask her what to do? And Matthew McConaughey? You want me to ask J-Lo and Matthew McConaughey what I should do with my wedding? Well, I can't because I don't know their numbers.
I'm sure that's on Star Tours. You just gotta go to the California.
J-Lo!
All the stars
help
are.
Me.
Oh,
J-Lo,
no, she's
please.
probably back at the block. Where's the block?
Jenny, please help me. I know you live on the block. I just don't know what block it is. All around New York, fucking going through the Bronx. You'll be like, does J-Lo live here? She needs to help me with my wedding. I thought she was a wedding planner. I saw that documentary about it. That was a fucking movie.
She tows trucks, too.
Brent, that was a movie.
On the True TV.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is that show called?
I think it was like Miami Towing or something.
Ice Road Towing.
Miami Ice Road Towing, you know.
Little People Towing. Amish Towing. That's what that. I forgot. It was Amish. No. It was Amish mob wives, little people, Miami Towing.
Short midgets on
They're short, are they?
short. Yeah, they're
You
smaller
sure
than regular
you're not
ones.
going to lose your job in this episode?
Eh.
Nobody gives a fuck about me at that place. They don't even know my name.
Short midgets driving horse-drawn carriages.
I'm just talk about another wedding idea right there.
Horse-drawn carriages? Hell yeah, dude. We'll drive the horses right up the aisle.
Whoa, Nelly.
You both could get married on horses. Hers can be white.
Took a dumb dude. I'm sorry. I fed them too many corns. What do they eat? What do horses eat? That's what I thought they would. I made them some corn on the cob on the grill and I fed it to them. That's probably what's causing the issue here.
Yeah.
That's
I was wrong. I was
That's
real wrong.
Uh,
He ate a lot of it.
yeah, he had a lot of ears of corn, and like also he got into the bratwurst too. So he kind of had a whole.
He wouldn't stop, so I thought that's just what he usually ate. Cause like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, look, he was over for the barbecue we had that day, so I don't know. That's what I thought you did. Horse pal.
What am I supposed to feed him?
What's
Treats?
up, horse pal. Cat treats. I've been doing that for a year. I feel like I have been fighting an ideological battle with the people that are trying to dictate to me what it is that a wedding is supposed to be and how much a wedding is supposed to cost. Because let me clue you in on something, Dylan. It's a fucking lot of money. The average cost of a wedding in America is $30,000. $30,000.
Is that a slide whistle? What was that?
$30,000. It's like the fucking Mega Millions jackpot. $30 million. Because that's what it feels like it costs. It feels like it costs $11 billion.
Put a nice down payment on a house for that much instead of living in a
shitbox?
half of a shitbox.
You bet.
You only live in half the shitbox, Brent.
That's true. If I owned the whole shitbox, I could fix up the shitbox and kick. Well, actually, I wouldn't. I got a nice neighbor, so I wouldn't kick her out of the shitbox. I'd just be like, let me renovate down there. Pay me some rent. I'll cut you a deal. You don't got to pay as much as you were paying the other guy. And just let us have parties here and shit and all do all whatever we want. I mean, we already do that, so win-win.
So fuck you.
Yeah, like do whatever you want. Look, if you want to look, it's my goddamn house and my property now. Put a fucking shed for all your shit out there. You know what? Make a put a fucking trailer over there. Put a trailer on the goddamn lawn if you want that. Go ahead. I own it now. I own the lawn, so you can go ahead and park your fucking whatever you want.
It's my lawn. It's my lawn over there.
I would love to buy this house. I would love to buy it because it's already set up for dual income. I could just be like I just asked my landlord, what do you want for this fucking pile? What do you want for it? I'll go get out a fucking mortgage somewhere and I'll give you the money. What do you want for it? And then I'll just pay the mortgage, which will be cheaper because it's not rent. It does not include it in all this shit. He's probably already paid the house off. So I'll just use the rent to pay the mortgage and then fucking little bit off the top to hire somebody to take care of my lawn.
For daddy.
A
little off the top for daddy. A little more off the top because I got a cocaine problem. I'm a landlord now, so with landlord comes cocaine. You gotta
have a cocaine problem if you're a landlord. It's part of the deal.
It's in the mortgage.
It's part of the mortgage. I reserve the right to skim money off the top of this to fund my ever-increasing cocaine habit. End of story. Take that out as a soundbite. I thought about it a million times. I was like, man, if we could just because this is so poorly organized. This is the most poorly organized fucking area of living that I've ever been in. I'd have somebody come in and fix this fucking bathroom. Shit. put a vent in there so I don't get fucking mold because there's no vent in my bathroom. No vent. I'm gonna die of black mold. I'm gonna die of the plague, Dylan, because of this apartment.
You drink enough to where it kills all the mold spores.
That's true. Miller High Life. Miller High Life is what kills the mold.
You gotta rotate.
You
gotta get like a flush of beer throughout your bloodstream to get all that mold spores out, and then piss them out. That's why your piss is black. Did you know that?
Did you know that? Did I know that my piss is black, or that why it was? I don't think I knew either of those.
Why it was? Because it's always black, right?
Okay. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, sometimes if I don't drink enough, it looks like apple cider, but
it's not always black.
That's not all. Your pee isn't always black. Wait, what? What do you mean?
No, you're sure.
No,
this is a Josh. You're joshing me.
You're joshing me.
Stop it, Brent. Pee's always black. All right. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Yo, the mail guy just thinks he can blaze by my house without putting no mail in my slot. Is that what this is? Huh? I ain't got no Men's Warehouse coupons. I need those. I'm going for a suit tomorrow. Get a free fitting. Get that coupon for the free fitting. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, I fucking played the shit out of Bulletstorm this morning. I fucking woke up like an hour later. I was just cranking through Bulletstorm, having a bitch of a time. I ended up finally just turning on fucking PS4 DualShock support in Steam. Is playing the game that way because it's the only good controller I have in my house.
Yeah, you got that shit like Logitech.
That was a real bad controller. I played the first game with that. Like I played the non HD version with it the whole way through with that. It wasn't a very pleasant experience. The only issue I'm having with it is that when you do have a controller, they don't let you remap each individual button. It's just a default. It's two default layouts. The fucking one doesn't have click in the stick to run, and that pisses me off.
That is some old school control right there. That's what that is.
No click in stick to run. Like the one mode is either click in the stick to crouch, or you click in the stick to kick.
I can see both of those, but there's a run button too.
Yeah.
Because clicking the stick to kick is like clicking the stick for melee.
Right. That's what I would be. I mean, I would be used to that, but also at the same time, I would want like my left trigger to be melee and my right trigger to be shoot. But then you don't have aiming capability, huh?
Right trigger to be shoot.
Yeah, right trigger to fire.
Oh, trigger. For some reason, I was
like right trigger fire, and then maybe even left front to do. I don't know. There's ways that I thought it would be a little bit more logical, but I got used to doing it the whatever way I have it configured now, and it seems.
You playing with Duke Nukem? Are you playing through with Duke Nukem?
No, I just wanted to play through full clip, and then I was going to do the Duke campaign.
It's just the same thing.
I thought it was. I thought it was a different thing from the trailer.
No, I'm. There might be other stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's just the game with Duke Nukem voiceover.
Maybe I should just do that. And I mean, I haven't gotten that far into it. Maybe I should just restart it with Duke Nukem and just go through it that way.
Shake it, baby.
Shake it, baby. Yeah, and once I get done with Bulletstorm, then I gotta finish. Then it's either gonna be Doom or Wolfenstein. I'll probably.
You never finished Doom?
No. The only reason why I was kind of revitalized with the idea of it was that I could play it on PC and sort of have the control of it.
I beat it already, so like when I hop in, I just like hop in and play a level, and I love just like cranking the volume on that thing.
It's it'll be that. I haven't been playing my Switch like at all. I haven't even been getting on it. I don't know why. It's a largely passive gaming apparatus.
I know, especially like when you're watching Jane the Virgin or something.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we've been we'll be on watching Jane, and I should just be like, I don't know, just like passively playing Hollow Knight or something. Like, although the narrative in Hollow Knight is pretty, like, once you get to certain points, it's a little bit more engaging.
Yeah, but you could passively go through and like fill
Look,
the
I could
map
even
out.
passively go through Bayonetta. I don't even know, you don't even know what the fuck is going on in that game. It's basically just, Devil May Cry, just playing a bunch of levels of that with a lady.
Yeah.
With a lady.
Oh, sexy wish lady.
Oh.
You want that fluffy pillow? Jerk you off?
I really, really wish that there was more in the way on Switch of just like, I don't know, impulse buys.
There is.
5 tenors that are just like real good,
There is.
fucking fun.
You just gotta look.
I don't know what's good, Dylan. I don't know what the fuck is good on there. I gotta ask you about it.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is
I get
ask
on
me
there and
about
be
it.
like, Dylan, what's like a good cheap ass platform? I don't know, fucking something.
Whenever I tell you a cheap ass platform, you're always like, "This is too hard."
Well, yeah, most of them are hard. Although I do want to re-get Dead Cells on that.
Yeah.
That's probably
Pre-purchase
that's
for
probably in the
20%
future.
off.
I want to get Dead Cells. I really would like to play Mario Tennis, but I know I'm never gonna buy it.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen.
Captain
Like,
Toad.
I don't know if I was really
That's like a
interested
puzzle
in that
game.
type of game. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like thinking.
Well,
It's
I
your
can
boy,
think sometimes.
Mister. I don't like thinking.
It's your boy, Mr. No Think. It's Mr. Steal Your Brain. Yeah, I'm not. I actually, the other day, I was kind of like, I kind of just miss casual gaming. I was kind of just like, yeah, you know what? Every once in a while, I'm like, Bejeweled would be fun. Every once in a while, I'm like, yeah,
Peggle
Snood would be fun. Pac-Man would be fun.
Peggle.
Fucking, yeah, Peggle. Yeah. Fuck it. Can we get some Peggle up on the Switch?
Can I get the
I'd play
PopCap
that
greatest
shit,
hits?
shit out of that. Oh my god. Dude, if they had the PopCap greatest hits, like if they, dude, I'd buy that for $50 if they had like.
What's in your PopCap? What is in your PopCap greatest hits?
So obviously Peggle's in there.
Peggle or Peggle 2? Both of them?
Yeah, fuck it. If they're gonna do them, put them both in there. Was Rocket Mania a PopCap game?
Yes, it sure was.
Yep. So Rocket Mania will be in there.
I remember the first time we played that. You played it, and then I played it, and you're like, "Fuck you," because I just got it. I got the game like the minute I started playing. I'm like, "Oh, I get this."
Yep.
And I racked up like a million score first
Dude,
try.
if we get Rocket Mania ported over to the Switch, it's all over.
It's not fast enough. You need the mouse.
That's true.
But still, I still play
although
it.
you could play it with tapping, couldn't you? You tap to rotate the pieces.
The thing is, with the mouse, it's right click, left click, so it rotates them different ways.
Oh yeah, you
That's
can't do that. That's right. That's right.
That's that high level thing that you need, like,
yeah,
to get to.
Well,
way,
look,
way
I'm
faster.
probably after this. I'm about to fucking go over there and get some damn Rocket Mania to play later.
Rocket Mania, Dynamite.
What else is on PopCap?
Dynamite.
Yeah, that's got to be on there.
Diner Dash.
Yeah. Wow, I forgot that was on there.
What was the one with the coins? Big Money.
Big
Money.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get you some shit right
I
here.
think I just named all the good ones.
Yeah, I mean, essentially. Let me see where the games.
Bookworm, or is it Bookworm?
I don't know.
The spout.
Okay, so Alchemy.
Alchemy. That was a harder one.
Yeah, it was
more
really
than
hard.
thinking. That was fun though.
Astropop.
Astropop. Yeah, that was. I like Dynamite better than Astropop.
I like Dynamite and Big Money better than Astropop. Chuzzle.
Oh, Chuzzle.
Chuzzle's really good.
Chuzzle's my shit. I got that on the iPad. Used to play that like crazy. That's so fun.
Iggle Pop.
I don't know what that is.
Insane Aquarium. You don't remember Insane Aquarium?
I think I remember. I don't remember liking it.
That was like it was like a giant Tamagotchi. Um, obviously Plants vs Zombies.
Oh right, yeah, duh.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even remember that was PopCap. I thought that was a bigger company. Solitaire Blitz and Zuma. Zuma was another one that Zuma is really good. So I would think probably if they put a tenner on there, I'd want I'd want Zuma. I'd want Rocket Mania. I'd want Plants vs. Zombies. I want Peggle.
Big
I want
Money.
fucking Dynamite. I want Chuzzle. I want Big Money. And I want Bejeweled. And I want fucking Astropop.
Was Diner Dash not PopCap?
No, I think that was let me see what fucking company did that. Diner Dash. I gotta get it on Wikipedia because none of these other goddamn things are gonna be able to tell me who the fucking developer is.
EA ended up buying the company. Now that I think,
I would imagine
EA bought PopCap though, because EA puts out the Plants vs Zombie Garden Warfare games, so I'm pretty sure they own PopCap.
Oh well, I think I remember that. So Diner Dash was Game Lab. Let's see. Initially developed by New York City-based American game development studio Game Lab and published by Play First. It's now owned and published by Play First. It is one of the top-selling downloadable games of all time. Xbox Live Arcade version was released by Hudson Soft in 2009. And then subsequently a PlayStation and WiiWare version was released after that. It doesn't look like they were ever sold to anything. It's still under that same company, which was fucking Play First. What else did Play First do?
I'm looking at their page right now, and it's the only other one besides Diner Dash that isn't red, doesn't have a page, is Dream Chronicles.
Yeah, and Chocolatier.
Yeah,
retro style strategy based Chocolatier series and the Adventure Hidden Object Dream Chronicles series.
I think they just published these games.
Diner Dash, Wedding Dash, and Cooking Dash were the three that were in the same series. And then I guess they got
Dash, Hotel Dash. Jesus,
they got so many fucking dashes.
Take It and Run, Avenue Flow. Oh, Flow was her name, so
yeah. So here's what needs to happen also. So what we need is we need the PopCap collection, and we also need the goddamn Humongous Entertainment collection.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
And play some backyard baseball on the Switch.
You're never gonna play it.
I will play the fuck out of those PopCap games. I'm telling, seriously,
I'm telling you. Oh, PopCap? No, yeah, no.
Holy fuck! Dude, I'd be
dude, you just gotta download them on your iPad.
Yeah. I should get some of the older ones that I like a lot.
Bejeweled is really fun on the iPad.
Yeah,
because it's basically just sliding the gems around.
Right. Yeah, I'll. But now, oh my god, there's no game that you can buy that's would spend. You can.
Yes.
Oh,
they're not the mobile games. Like Bejeweled Blitz is the mobile game. You can get Bejeweled
but I can get Bejeweled 3. That's
I think it's like a $5 game. Yes,
that's what I want. Okay.
You could get Peggle 1. Shit, I never liked Peggle
on mobile.
Yeah, I always liked aiming with the mouse on it because it's got the slider where you aim where the thing is. I don't know. I just never liked it like that. But it's still fun watching the ball bounce around. Yeah.
I'm barely playing it. I would love that. It's one of those things that I don't think they're. I mean, they probably make a lot of money on the mobile. That's all that it is now. It's just all mobile. But I mean, really, I feel like if they were like, man, I wonder if we could just release a collection on fucking Switch and make a shitload of money. Where's the boardroom discussion, Dylan? Where are they? Where are they over there being like, Oh, actually, I wanted to look up PopCap in general because I was curious about them in general. Because I just wanted to see if they or what they. Oh, good. I'm glad I got to fucking a drink can.
Yeah, PopCap. Pop the top. Don't pop the top.
PopCap games. Oh yeah. So American video game developer and publisher based in Seattle, Washington, and is a subsidiary of EA.
Yep.
I guess they are on Origin and Steam for most of the shit.
Yeah.
Zebo, what the fuck is a Zebo? 3G enabled entertainment and education system. I guess there were some PopCap games on the old Zebo.
Do I gotta buy one of those?
I ought to get a
Buying
Zebo.
Zebo.
Oh my god! Wait a minute now. So this is another fucking blasty from the pasty. So the company, obviously the first game was Bejeweled. The company expanded in 2005 with the acquisition of Sprout Games. And Sprout Games is the creator of the game Feeding Frenzy.
Okay.
Remember the game Feeding Frenzy?
Yeah.
I fucking love that game too. Then they entered into an agreement with Valve to get the games on Steam. And then they had they created a new subsidiary. Fourth and Battery started in order to create edgier games.
Ooh.
Their first creation was the game Unpleasant Horse.
Sounds like
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Unpleasant Horse is an iOS side-scroller platformer game developed by Fourth and Battery. The protagonist of the game is a black horse, although technically a Pegasus, which the user must direct across the level by having the horse bounce on clouds and on the backs of white horses. This causes the white horses to fall onto meat grinders at the bottom of the level if the user misdirects the black horse when trying to hit a cloud or a white horse, and then the black horse itself falls onto the meat grinders.
It sounds like it reminds me of that. You ever play the Cartoon Network game? Or actually, I think it was an Adult Swim game.
Robot Unicorn Attack?
Yeah, Robot Unicorn Attack.
Yeah. That's kind of a fucked up game.
Auto runners.
Oh my god. What the fuck happened with Temple Run? Does anybody ever still play them types of games?
Dude, I just bought one on the Switch.
What kind?
Auto Runner. It's called Runner 3. You know Bit Trip Runner?
Yeah.
The third one just came out for the Switch a month or two ago, and I bought it. It's a lot harder than you would think. Like, there's like a crazy difficulty to this game.
What was that one where it's in first person and you are a voxel type character, and it's in like a real trippy blocky voxel world, and it's got like a crazy soundtrack. Fuck.
You got probably thinking of Bit Trip Runner?
No. It's
sure?
it starts with a P. Not pro shit. I know I'll get it.
It's an auto runner?
Yeah, you might have to hold the button maybe, but possibly not. I do remember it being auto runner game voxel. Maybe that'll even, I don't even know if that's gonna fucking get it for me.
Yeah, these are
it's gonna show me a bunch of horse shit like what do you call it? Like Crossy Road.
Garbage.
I think the official genre is endless runner games. I'm trying to think of, let's see, Subway Surfers, Temple Run, 10 best endless runner. It was regarded as one of the 10 best. Like all the time I saw it on like lists. Wasn't Pinout. Pinout was really good though.
You're used to being on a list.
Huh?
I said, yeah, you're used to seeing yourself on lists.
Yeah, I am. I'm on lists all the time. I'm on the list of the fattest, fucking stupidest assholes. All types.
Observer. That's one. I don't know. Cannibal.
No, but it's from, because all these other ones are from either either from third person isometric, or this was a first person game.
What was it on?
It was on all mobile platforms. Not best goddamn mobile games. It's Just stupid, Dylan. I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah, we're never gonna be able to find
Yeah.
it. You'll find it later and text me. Just like you
Yeah, I
always do.
will. It's stupid though because I really wanna. I really want to know what it is. It was the style of it was really great. It looked amazing. And it gave you a sense of like when you were jumping that it was like Mirror's Edge, like it was like really like parkour
Was
like
it Mirror's
style.
Edge?
No.
Was it a Mirror's Edge on Endless Runner
Endless
mobile game?
Runner. Let me see if I said parkour if that helps me. Cuz it was like an infinity. It's like a
Dying Light.
yeah, that's it. That's the one. No. Best Endless Runner parkour style. Let's see. Let's see if oh, nobody fucking said anything. I'm in Reddit now, Dylan.
Oh my god.
I've crossed over to the dark side.
Get out of there.
Get out of that Reddit.
Get out of
It's
there.
fucking dangerous.
They're gonna get your job.
They're gonna
You're gonna write they're gonna
I can't believe I
they're
can't
gonna email
find
me
it.
and I'm gonna have to fire you from the podcast. 'Cause you're talking bad about them. Dude, Cannonball is a first-person endless runner game, I think.
No, Cannibal
Okay,
isn't.
not.
It's that one, the guy in the suit.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. So you playing any good games lately?
Oh,
I gotcha. I gotcha.
let's see. I mean, other than what I've mentioned, full clip, Wolfenstein, Doom. What else? I really wanted to play something, and now I see my brain's not working now. Now that bullshit has gotten into my head, now my brain isn't working because I can't figure it out.
Oh my god.
Damn it!
I need you to focus up, Brent.
Focus up right now.
Focus.
I need another
right
drink
now.
of my beer.
Yeah, there you go.
What does Brent do? He just has a little drink. Just a little drink. That's what Brent does.
A little sippy poo.
I wanna have friends over to play video games.
You don't
Dylan.
have friends.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I want to get some.
Yeah.
I want to get some friends that want to come over and play some Mario Party with me. I'll buy Mario Party if people say they're going to come over and play it.
Yeah, no thanks.
No thanks, dude.
I don't need you
I'm
stealing
good.
my stars at the last second to win. Don't need it.
I'm throwing the Joy-Con
I
through
am
my
not
TV.
about that life. Cube Runner? No.
Nope. It would not be that. It does start with a P, and that's all I can tell you.
I thought you said it's with a C.
I think it's kind of glitchy.
Pony
little bit.
Island?
You know what it kind of looks like?
It's a Pony Island.
What?
Pony Island?
Pony Island? Like Coney Island. It was very glitchy, and it was it had like a it kind of was like Thumper. Like it looked visually similar to Thumper, how it was like a very like dark, desolate background, and there was a lot of like there's a lot of line art, like polygonal sort of
No, we're never
art
gonna
to
figure
it.
it out.
I'm never gonna figure it out.
No.
Ever.
Mario Party, that game's fun, right?
Mario Party is fun. I miss it. I miss it a lot.
You gonna get Super Mario Party? You gonna say that you're gonna get Super Mario Party and then never get it? Yeah.
What does Brent do?
What's he do? He lies all the time. He's a fucking liar.
A fucking liar and a con artist. It's gonna bother me, Dill. I can't get away from it. I'm over here up on my phone.
Throw your
It'd be
phone
like, get
in
off
the
of it, get
garbage.
off of it, get off of it. I'm like low poly endless runner, dark endless runner, first person,
Just get
first
off of it.
person, endless runner. That's gonna be the last search I do.
It doesn't bring up anything. I already looked it up.
doesn't?
No.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, life sucks. So does Google.
Yeah. Virtual reality temple run. right. Well, I guess I'll let you know later.
All right. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fucking download the shit out of that because once I have a hold of it, I am gonna definitely have to keep a hold of it. But Mario Party, I want it, I need it, but I need friends to do it, and not gonna happen, Dylan. It's just not. I can't get the friends. I gotta have the friends, Dylan, and none of them like me. None of my friends like me enough
off your phone
to come. What?
Get off your
I'm
phone.
I'm talking, Dylan. I'm creating content right now. I'm just gonna keep scrolling until something seems familiar. Fine, I'm not. Jesus. Get over yourself. A couple more scrolls and I would have had it.
No, you wouldn't have.
Polygonal. It starts with a P. Prawns. Prungle.
Prawns, those taste good.
It's probably not even on iOS. I'm just looking through a fucking endless.
Oh my god, put the phone down.
Bullshit. I can't put my phone down, Dylan. I'm living in the modern era. I'm a millennial. I can't put my phone down.
Just stop.
I'm constantly glued to it. Look.
You're never gonna find it.
All right, whatever. I'll put it over here. Take a quick look at it first, and then put it over there. Horse shit. I miss the old days of Mario Party, man. Everybody come over, try to get your fucking 464 controllers together because you just went to Mind Games and you had to buy a bunch of them for the 500th time. Because you know you got N64 controllers, dude. They're somewhere. You just can't find them. So then you're going over to Mind Games and paying fucking 84% upcharge for some shit that's got dust on it. And they just took a paintbrush, removed the dust,
alcohol,
wiped off the jism from the fucking one side of it, and then put it in a package. Did the little crimper thing on the top, stapled the little tag on it, and hung that shit on the shelf. $30. Congratulations, you've bought yourself a old N64 controller with a fucking joystick that's all fucked up because it doesn't have a spring in it anymore. It's leaning to one side. That joystick's like a flaccid penis. Real fun to play Diddy Kong Racing with the flaccid penis joystick. Who's pulling? Who are these people, Dylan? I got people. Look, that's why it's troubling to sit in front of the fucking window while I do this podcast. They found you. They found me.
Hey, get your fucking ADD.
What's going
on out there? What's going on out there?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been playing.
What's that stupid endless runner?
I've been playing Bloodborne. Born of the Blood.
Ew.
The bloodiest born.
You should play Blood Rain. Now that's a good game.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And I haven't decided yet if I'm hate playing it.
Oh.
Or if I like it.
Fun.
Because I kind of like it. And then other parts I hate. And I think it's because of the dark art style that I'm not like, oh, I gotta see this through because, like, and when I was playing Neo, I was kind of hate playing it, but like, the bosses were so like bright and shiny and fucking electricity come off of them and shit. And I mean, this could happen later on in this game, but everything in this game's just disgusting. There's something gross, and I like it.
Oops.
But it's not bright. You know what I mean? It's like, man, that's a cool design, but you're disgusting.
There is something to be said about having a design of a boss or an enemy or something be extremely complex or like complex or has like a lot of like, it's hard to describe. It's like what you want to see out of like a boss in a game sometimes is where it's like it's not just a shapeless blob. It's not just a fucking like.
Oh, I'm not saying they're shapeless blobs or anything. The bosses
some
are
of them
very
are.
well designed. No, no, they're very well designed. But when you look at them, you're like,
Eesh, it's repulsive.
ew, that boss
Mm-hmm.
has fucking skin hanging off of it,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's bleeding constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that shit's just gross.
Look, like a game. Like, did you ever see the trailer for that game Agony?
No.
Agony is like a is like
Is
a.
that the one they pulled from Steam?
Mhm. I think so because it's
It's edgy, tries to be edgy.
yeah. What Agony is basically they're like you're in hell, and
Yeah.
they say that they're like we've gotten the closest to what it should feel like to be in hell in a video game. It's a walking simulator. It's basically you in like a constant torrent of fire and brimstone and bloody tits and fucking just fever dream insanity with like walls that are just postulating and disgusting, and everything is just pestilent, and the sound design is constantly people just like screaming in the background and on fire and fucking people with shit exposed and
I'm not saying that Bloodborne is that.
well no I'm just saying
Bloodborne
that
is
there's
Lovecraftian horror
yep.
set in with Victorian like town.
Right.
It's not like it's not gross like that, but sometimes like some of the stuff's like ew. But it's also real dark. You know, like everything's like dark and
I just can't
vampires
I don't
and
know, that
werewolves.
just doesn't like look even now like
It didn't at
loving
first, and I'm like I'm kind of like digging like some of the like the art style is cool. Like I like my guy with like the different armors and shit. Like right now I have like a priest outfit. So I'm running around in a priest outfit with a giant axe, and it's cool. But so I like I think I like it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, and I keep playing it. I keep going back and playing it.
Do you want like a change up of it? Like, do you want it to be like change or be a little bit like? Because I feel like sometimes if you have a shake up in setting,
No, I
it'll
don't.
help straight.
Well, there is a shake. Like right now, I'm in like a forest area, so like it's
Okay.
not all like the same like castle and shit. But I don't think it like they went a certain way and it everything fits in it. It's not like gross for gross sakes. It's not like this is what's happening in this world. You're a hunter, and the hunters somehow turn into beasts. It's a fucking From Software game. You got to go on the internet to find the story because there's 100-hour-long videos explaining what is actually going on in these games. You know, the Dark Souls, your what have yous. So
Does this have more variety in terms of locale than Dark Souls does?
I never played Dark Souls, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, everything I've ever seen of Dark Souls is fucking cinder blocks. Like, just walking around goddamn like, just castles. Fucking gray castles.
It's very much gray
like,
castles.
courtyards and fucking, like, some wooded areas, and that's it.
It's very much that. But the thing about that is having like never actually played through a Dark Souls game or whatever, actually playing one and you're going like it's teaching you the map when you're playing. Like so you're dying and like starting and everything, but there's like shortcuts and stuff that you're unlocking like, "Oh, what's this?" Anytime you could say, "Oh, what's this way?" It could either be a shortcut, it could be a path to a completely different area to a boss that technically you don't even have to beat to finish the game, or or a dead end. Like you don't know what's around this next corner, and you're also like should I go that way or should I turn back and try a different way? Is this the way that I should be going right now?
Kind of an engaging concept.
Yeah, but also as you're running around the map, you end up in places where like it all like circles back in on itself.
Right.
Kind of as you're going through, like there'll be certain areas where you're like, oh, this is. You like go through and you're like, oh, how the fuck do I get to that other side? Because there'll be like gates and stuff that you can only unlock from other sides, doors that can only open if you go a certain way and open them from certain sides. It's like, how the fuck do I get over there? So you go one way and you're like going around and you end up at the other side of this door and you open it and you're like, oh, okay, like I know where I am now. Like,
Right.
all that whole way was a shortcut to get to this one area. But now, when I die and start back at like the lantern or whatever, instead of going all the way around, I could just blow through this one area to get to where I gotta go. So it teaches you the map without there ever being a map to open. You're never looking at a map. You just run through, and you're like, okay, let's see what's down this way.
Right. So you start to recognize landmarks.
You start to recognize
things. And
as much
get to your
as
campfires and.
That's the thing. As much as it is castles and gray and everything, you're still like, oh, that's that one. I know.
That's that one gray castle.
That's that one gray castle. That's that one platform.
I remember that rock.
That
I will never play it, so
yeah, well,
it's of no consequence to me.
it's funny because I bought it when it first came out. Cause like, oh, this game is supposed to be good. Let's try it. I put it in. I didn't even get past like the first area, and I'm like, this game is not for me. Nope, I can't do it. Can't do it. Then I tried
Dylan,
it.
you're the Punisher.
Then I tried it again. A couple years later, played a little bit of it. I'm like, this game's still not for me. Still not for me. Then it was free, and Andrew started playing it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll try it one more time. And now I'm deep into it right now. I'm almost level 50. I got like 5 bosses beaten at this point. Just needed the right time to play it. And I'm balancing that with Persona 5. So like, I got like something real gray and dark, and then something like super anime and stylish, just the juggle.
I dig it. I want to play something super stylish.
Persona
I mean,
5.
not that Bulletstorm isn't stylish. That's a very stylish first-person shooter.
Persona 5 is style. Persona 5. You might actually like it, just because it's barely playing a game. You're like almost just watching a video for a very long time. But there's others, like there's a game in there, but a lot of it's like cutscenes and shit. I don't know how
I
you
also
feel about
kind of
it.
like the idea of Yakuza too. I always like when I was watching people play Yakuza, I was like, this is fucking insane. This is like the kind of Grand Theft Auto that I would want to play.
I can see you really liking Yakuza 0 because it's set in like 80s Tokyo, so it's
man,
it's all
that's
like
so
that
killer. Like
all that style and like the neon lights.
the
and
only
everything.
problem is that it's like a 9 billion hour game. It's like you could fucking play it for a lifetime.
Yeah, but it's also one of those 9 billion hour games that it's only 9
just
billion
pop
hours
into.
because you're doing like side missions and shit. Like
Right.
the world's open to you and you're just kind of filling out the world.
Yeah. I played through a lot of Saints Row 5.
4. The president one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played through a lot of Saints Row 4 and like got to the point with it where I started to get bored because I could do too much.
Yeah. See,
It's
I don't
kind
think
of a strange concept.
Yakuza's like that.
No, it's probably more grounded. I mean, ultimately,
Yeah, you're not
the two
like-
games where you're going to get bored, where you're going to be able to do too much, are Saints Row and Crackdown. Like,
Yeah.
those are two games where you're like, the fuck is the point? I'm not looking for vehicles at this
When
point
I
because I
do the
can
mission-
run faster than a car.
When I do the mission, it takes literally 2 seconds
Like,
because I'm
I'll
just
go
blowing
over
through
like
everything.
I'll go over to a thing. I'll go over to a new mission, and it'll be like, "There's a bunch of aliens over downtown. Go kill them." And I'll go over there, and I'll just be like, kabow, like with some insane weapon that I have and kill like 10 of them.
Yeah.
And then and I can run circles around anybody.
So I don't think Yakuza. I'm pretty sure Yakuza is nothing like that. It's more just.
It's like noir. It's very
being
like
a part of the Yakuza clan, just like going around doing shit like that. You don't like power up or anything. Oh, you might. No. I don't.
You probably
there's
get
like
better
weird
weapons.
ass. There's like weird shit in some of those games too. Like you can go into an arcade and literally play Virtua Fighter, or what's the card game like fuck the Sega card game that Outrun.
Oh,
you could just go play Outrun in an arcade.
Yeah, I remember watching like maybe it was like the Quick Look on Giant Bomb where like it was, I think it was like Vinny playing it, and he's like, so just watch this. I just want to show you what you can do, and he like went into all these areas and just showed you like the weirdest, like most mundane shit that you could do, like the arcade and all the mini games and the side shit.
There's stuff you could do in that game that you would never even know unless you went into this one area and you're like, oh, there's a whole nother game, like almost a whole nother game. Like there's a baseball management sim in the new one. You could just be a baseball manager, and it's like a full management sim in that game.
Oh my god,
it's ridiculous.
That's too much, man. I like already like Grand Theft Auto 5 is literally a life simulator. Like you can get in there and do like, like
shit, there's people that the fucking RP online on Twitch. There's like full Twitch channels dedicated to role playing in Grand Theft Auto.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Because it's been expanded so many times, and even if it wasn't, the initial concept of the game is like, you're gonna be at your house doing dishes in no time. Like everything that you could think of that you could do and interact with in a video game and inside of a city, you're gonna be able to do.
Yeah, even if it's not like fully interactive, like
it's like they've given
you could go home and do the dishes or whatever. You're not actually doing the dishes, but you could go to a house that you own in GTA Online and sit in it for a certain period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you could go to jail, you could be a cop, you could do all that shit.
You could do anything. I mean, look, Funhouse has been able to create thousands of hours of content based on GTA Online modes and also the expansions that they've done and for adding
like creator count, like the getaway stuff, the heist stuff, like the heist
all
stuff,
the heist stuff. Yep,
all the creator
which is
content.
Crazy. Yeah, let's go to my building that I just bought with my receptionist. I hire my receptionist, and then let's hop on the laptop, fucking get some vehicles, hop on the laptop, order some drugs, get people to fucking farm the drugs. And then transport the drugs.
There's like clans that work work in like people do in game where they're like they have a clan in the game that just like they have people that do like, okay, your job is to come in this certain amount of hours and play and like farm this much money for the company.
Well, it's like EVE Online. It's like the complexity and insanity
like
of EVE Online.
Nothing is like EVE Online.
It's approaching EVE Online, but the thing with EVE Online is like where
there's like governments, like
world governments, world wars, planetary wars, factions, fucking money management, like entire economies, like managing like gross domestic product. Managing a ship that has like a crew of like thousands of people, that shit is nuts to me. I read a couple articles on that, like during the first periods of EVE Online and how it all worked. And there were people that were like waging wars and making real money with like the exchange rate with the in-game currency, like people selling ships for real money. I mean, very similar in the way that Warcraft was played, but thousands of dollars were at stake in EVE Online. It wasn't just like, oh, yo, I can sell my level 80 Warcraft character for $400 or $500. This was people being like, people putting money into the game for the in-game currency and people amassing trillions of dollars in in-game currency and being able to resell it for like 10 cents on the dollar.
It's kind of like why I want to get into No Man's Sky right now, because it seems like it's like that, but at a much smaller level. Like also I don't like EVE Online is not a type of game that I like to play. It's not very interactive. It's mostly just like RTS in space, I think. If I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's kind of like just like click your spaceship to go here. So like No Man's Sky now seems one where like, oh, me and you could just like fucking, oh, this is our planet, because every planet's procedural and there's a fucking trillion of them. This is our planet. We could build a giant base on it and then have like a freight for our crew that goes through space and, you know, amasses whatever the fuck space is in stuff. No Man's Sky. Uranium, space stuff. Plutonium, flutonium,
space stuff,
space rock.
Space rocks.
Is that a whole bunch of space rocks?
Dude, you want to go play No Man's Sky? Get some fucking space rocks.
Check out my new skin, dude.
Speaking of skins, man, I totally missed out on not getting that visitor skin for fucking Fortnite.
No commitment.
I would have had no way of doing it.
Oh, I'm gonna bring Dylan's hot Fortnite news to you right now.
Oh my god.
Are you ready for this?
Let's end on this.
Okay, we'll end on this. It's just a little fun tidbit. Epic is making so much money in Fortnite that they changed their Unreal Engine store, the Unreal Engine store where you could sell like assets and stuff on it. That now the percentages, the like, you could sell assets, you could sell games, I'm pretty sure, through it if you make them on Unreal. The split between Epic and the whoever posts the stuff is 83-17, I think, is what they changed it to. It was 70-30, and they changed.
So the developer of this game that gets posted on their platform,
the Unreal,
gets 83% of the money.
83, yes. They're only taking
shit.
Not only that, they are back paying all the
retroactive
all the extra. What is it? So it was 70-30, and now it's 83-17, I think. So that 13% is from every sale that anybody has made. They're back paying it to those people.
Holy shit!
That is how much money they're making with that game right now. That they could.
What games are on there that have achieved like a lot of success through the engine? Like,
I don't know. I've never been on the store, but it's not just the games, it's assets too. Like, you could make like a real fancy tree to be used in the Unreal Engine, and people can buy that tree. You can make music, and people could license that music for their games and stuff.
So if you were a 3D modeler,
yes,
like
you
a
could
developer
model
for this platform,
you could make your own like storefront and have like a bunch of models for the stuff that people can use in their thing. And every time someone bought one before, like say it was like $1 for a tree, like $1 a tree, $1 for this tree model. They were getting 70 cents.
Epic was getting 30 cents.
And now, say you sold 100 of those trees before. Now you're going to get paid that $130 that Epic took out of the original 30%. They're repaying that whole percentage back to the developers.
Oh my god. That is nuts, dude.
And anything going forward is
right.
Well, and all that was like a story earlier in the week, was that, and then I think a couple days ago it just said that they just surpassed $1 billion in microtransactions.
How many players they got nationally? Do we know that?
I don't know the players, but I'm pretty sure that $1 billion is across all platforms, so that's mobile, console, PC.
Oh my god.
$1
billion. Can you fucking imagine, man? Being the person that was like on the ground floor of that game, that was like, you know, this PUBG thing is what it is, and that had its moment. But now, and it was so weird when that happened. Everybody and their mother was playing PUBG. And now Fortnite has spanked it into the dust.
Free to play.
Free to play. That's it.
And it's everywhere. It's a combination
on every.
It's a combination of free to play and everywhere.
Dude, I'm over here on my TI-84 fucking calculator playing Fortnite, and I just bought a stupid fucking detective skin because I'm a moron.
That's all they need. It's like just you gotta be free to play and everywhere. PUBG was not everywhere.
Yep.
When the Battle Royale launched on Fortnite, it was on PS4 this day and date, I believe, because I'm pretty sure I downloaded it on PS4 and played it on PS4 before I even played it on PC. So it was the only Battle Royale game on PS4 at that point.
Man.
I'm not 100% sure. I think it released in September. And I don't know if PUBG for Xbox was on up yet. So the only place to play PUBG at that point was on PC. And Fortnite was like, well, here's a free-to-play game. You can play it everywhere.
Damn.
You can play it almost everywhere. And then they're like, now you can play it on your phones. Now you can play it on your Switch. Now you can play it everywhere.
Yeah, just do it everywhere now.
Now you can do it everywhere. Just some.
Well, you're gonna play some Fortnite tonight?
Yeah, probably. It is Saturday.
It is Saturday. It's Fortnite Saturday.
Play some Diablo before that. If you fork over that $20, them 20 bone daddies.
Becky said she might have wanted to go to this party tonight at the fucking Sinclair, and I'm just like, if it's not me,
fun.
Fun. If it's not me doing stupid ass karaoke, it's not fun. So there's that. All right. Through the window. Wow. Let's wrap this baby up. Let's wrap it up real tight.
You wrap it up. You wrap it up. I
came
with my Fortnite news of the week. Breaking.
To all of us here. To all of us here
Stop
at my
looking
exact
out the
address
window.
at Greenfield Center. Do you see me through the window now? For all of us here at the Jack It Off podcast, we bid you a fantastic week. And if you want to listen to this in your over your car stereo speakers, your Rockford Fosgates, hook that Bluetooth up again in a podcast app, or fucking iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud. Listen to some SoundCloud rappers and then listen to some Jack It Off podcast. Hear them talk about shit that doesn't matter to you. That is the Jack It Off podcast.
Ooh, also the SoundCloud rappers.
Those SoundCloud rappers. That is the Jack It Off podcast. I'm out.